Earnings season has kicked off, and it's been a wild one. Let's take a look at the winners and losers on the weekly update. Okay, let's talk big tech triumphs and the consumer cracks. Here's what you need to know. First up, we're in the midst of earnings season, in the belly of it right now as I speak, and it has really separated the winners from the losers in the economy. Here's what I mean. Let's take a look at the winners. Winners, pretty much anyone in big tech. You know, these unregulated monopolies are pretty good businesses, so they're definitely ones to own. But here's what we saw. Meta had a fantastic earnings report, actually growing average daily users very strongly. That's amazing to see out of a business as large and at scale as Meta is. Amazon, fantastic earnings, top line, bottom line growth. AWS, the Amazon Web Services, the cloud, that's a $100 billion business, a milestone for the first time. Even Google had great earnings report. Good earnings growth, good revenue growth, initiating a dividend, expanding their buyback. They're going to rein in all these kind of like science projects that they've been doing, that they've been burning billions of dollars on. Big tech is absolutely a winner. Where is all this strength coming from? Well, primarily businesses. You know, you might think of these things as consumer-facing businesses, but AWS is primarily businesses, Meta advertising is businesses, Google search results primarily businesses. So what does this tell you? Well, this tells you that, you know, these businesses, Meta, Amazon, Google, you know, they're sort of like, you have to be in bed with these guys. There's nothing that you can do. If your business wants to exist in the modern world, you got to pay the piper. Businesses that aren't doing well, anything consumer facing. Starbucks came out this morning, terrible earnings report, basically saying, hey, our heaviest users, you know, sort of collapsing. This is the high-end consumer. What are they doing? They're making coffee at home. McDonald's came out, another bad earnings report, and this is from a fantastic company. Very rare that they miss like this. What did they say? They said, hey, our consumer is very challenged right now. This is the low-end consumer primarily. And then, of course, Tesla, another consumer name. An automobile is a big ticket purchase, and their quarter was not good, just really bad. And overall, what does this tell you? This tells you that the consumer is being pressured here. We are starting to see this slowdown that's happening in the economy. It's real, and it's starting to show up in businesses. So what does it all mean? Big tech triumphs and the consumer cracks? Well, earnings season allows us to diagnose the current economy, how it's doing. And what it tells us is, well, big tech remains an earnings winner. You know, unregulated monopolies are typically good businesses to own. But consumer-facing businesses, the businesses that have to be in the real economy, they're being challenged right now and the weakness is spreading. You know, like if I were to tell you, hey, what's weak out there? Health insurers, banks, housing, realtors, autos, Starbucks, CVS, McDonald's, Tesla. Like if you start to add up the businesses that are being challenged, manufacturing, discretionary goods, if you start to add up the businesses that aren't doing so well, it's starting to represent more and more of the economy. And remember, one of our expectations for this year was the consumer was going to stay strong. We're starting to get signals that that is not happening. So what does this all mean? What do I think about all this? Well, this is an economy that needs rate cuts to stimulate demand. We are at the point now where we can start to see this weakness and it's starting to spread. So we need some medicine. However, inflation is still present. So we may not get the rate cuts that we're hoping for. How does this resolve? I have no earthly idea. But would I want to be Jay Powell right now, given all the circumstances that are going on? Absolutely not. What will the Fed do? Remains to be seen. And there you go. That's the news review. I'll catch you for the weekend update where we'll take a look at markets. See ya. Okay, friends, that was the video. Hope you liked it. If you found it informative, good, entertaining, I'd love if you could scroll down here beneath the video and give me a like there. It helps us out with the algorithm. And then if you want to be notified first of anything new that we upload to the channel, if you come over here, click subscribe, you'll be the first to know as soon as we upload anything. Appreciate it. See you soon.